Have you ever met someone so silly they're actually a genius? Let me tell you about a farmer who might just be that person. This farmer sold his cow for $7. On his way home, he passed a pond full of frogs croaking, "Ake, ake, ake." To him, it sounded like they were saying, "Eight, eight, eight." He stopped and yelled, "You silly frogs. It's $7, not 8. But they just kept croaking. So, to prove his point, he threw all 7 coins into the water for them to count. The frogs, of course, just kept on croaking. The farmer waited and waited, but the frogs never gave his money back. Annoyed, he finally went home, grumbling about the thick-head, bulging-eyed frogs. Sometime later, he got another cow, butchered it, and headed to town to sell the meat. At the town gate, a big greyhound ran up, sniffing and barking. What? The farmer, thinking the dog wanted some meat, said, "I know you want some, but I can't just give it to you." The dog just kept barking. What? The farmer figured the dog was promising its friends would pay. "All right," he said. "If you insist, I'll leave the meat for you. But I need my money in 3 days." He unloaded the meat, and all the dogs in the pack jumped on it, barking, What? The farmer went home, convinced the big dog would make sure he got paid. 3 days passed, and no money arrived. Frustrated, the farmer went to the town butcher, thinking the dog must have delivered the meat there. "I'm here for my money," he said. "The big dog brought you a whole cow's worth of meat 3 days ago." The butcher thought it was a joke, then got angry and chased the farmer out with a broomstick. The farmer, feeling cheated by everyone, went straight to the royal palace to demand justice. He was brought before the king and his daughter. He explained, "Your Majesty, the frogs and the dogs stole from me, and the butcher paid me with a broomstick." He then told the whole bizarre story from start to finish. Hearing this, the king's daughter, who had never laughed in her entire life, burst into a fit of giggles. The king was overjoyed. "I can't give you justice," he said, "but you've won a greater prize. I promised my daughter's hand to the man who could make her laugh. You shall marry her." The farmer shook his head. "Oh, no thank you, Your Majesty. I already have one wife at home, and she's more than enough. It's like having a wife in every corner of the house." The king, now a bit angry, called him a boor. The farmer replied, "Well, what can you expect from an ox but beef?" Amused despite himself, the king said, "All right, you'll get a different reward. Come back in 3 days, and you'll receive $500. As the farmer left the palace, a guard stopped him. "You made the princess laugh. You must be getting a huge reward." "Yep," said the farmer, $500. The guard begged for a share. "All right," the farmer said, "you can have 200. Just show up in 3 days to collect it from the king." A Jewish moneylender overheard this and ran after the farmer. $500. That's too much for one man. Let me give you small coins for it now." The farmer agreed. "You can have the other 300. Just give me the coins." The moneylender happily gave him a bag of cheap coins and looked forward to his profit. 3 days later, the farmer stood before the king. "Strip his coat off," the king ordered. "He shall receive his 500. But he meant 500 lashes. "Oh," said the farmer, "they're not mine anymore. I gave 200 to the guard and 300 to the moneylender. I get nothing." Just then, the guard and the moneylender rushed in to claim their share. Instead, they received the lashes intended for the farmer. The soldier took his punishment quietly, but the moneylender cried, "Oh dear, are these the hard thalers?" The king couldn't help but laugh at the whole situation. His anger gone, he told the farmer, "Since you lost your reward before you even got it, I'll make it up to you. Go to my treasury and take as much money as you want." The farmer stuffed his pockets full. Later, at an inn, the moneylender snuck up and heard the farmer muttering, "That tricky king. How do I even know if I took the right amount?" The moneylender ran back to the king to report this disrespectful talk, hoping for a reward. The king, furious, sent him to fetch the farmer. The moneylender found the farmer and said, "The king wants to see you, right now." But the farmer refused. "A man with this much money can't go to the palace in old rags. I need a new coat first." Fearing the king's anger would cool, the moneylender offered his own fine coat as a loan. The farmer, not wearing the moneylender's coat, appeared before the king. The king accused him of his disrespectful words. "Your Majesty," the farmer said calmly, "everything the Jew says is a lie. Why, that fellow there is so dishonest, he'd probably even claim his coat." that I should wear, but I did not. The moneylender shouted, "It is mine. I lent it to you out of friendship." The king realized he'd been tricked. This man has cheated someone, either me or the farmer. He then ordered that the farmer be paid even more thalers. The farmer went home wearing a fine leather bag full of money, saying to himself, "This time, I finally got it right." What a wild ride. It just goes to show, sometimes being a little bit silly can lead to the greatest fortune. If you like the fairy tale of the good bargain, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more enchanting stories. Every week, there will be a new tale of olden times. Thanks for watching, and we will see us here at Grimm Reborn. Sweet dreams.